So here's my thought. I've never successfully united Tibet. It's a what I remember is it's a very difficult region to play in if you want to expand because there's a lot of kingdoms, a lot of counties, and a lot of different cultures and religions. Um, but I feel like at this point I've put enough hours into the game where I should be able to pull it off, and it seems fun. And doing some research on cultures of West China for last campaign was got me interested in this region again. I haven't done research for this campaign at all, I'm afraid, so I can't talk about the socio-political uh ethnic relations of this area or the history so much of this time period. But um what I'm thinking purely from a gameplay perspective is I wanted to play a Sung Pa character, because they have some interesting bonuses from the start, and then potentially convert to Gear Bonpo. Are we going Guj? We're going Tibet. This might be a long run, but we're not going to start Guj. I think we're going to start as Ngomring. Because he is the only Sungpa character from the start. I checked before stream. On the edge of the Guj, yes. We are on the edge of the Guj. We are in the center of Tibet. I haven't really checked, I haven't checked starting development. It's pretty low up here, though. Like Khotan and what is this? Not Minja. I don't remember what this city is. Go to bed or go to bed. I do love that too, yeah. So development's not going to matter too much. Terrain is... Where is that button again? Terrain is all mountains and hills. And part of the reason I wanted to play Sungpa in particular is Bodpa, which is the dominant culture here. Has horse breeders for some reason, which I'm sure is historical. But they don't have special cavalry. And what am I supposed to do with light horsemen in mountains and hills? That just feels like a waste. So Sungpa has Sacred Mountains instead, which seems really good. So I'm going to try that. We do also get access to the special Tibetan heavy infantry, I believe. And yeah, that's kind of the whole thought process here. I was speaking religiously. I think Nanchos is interesting. It's the historical route for sure. Yearbon could be kind of cool for a bit more of a pagan vibe. It's also nice because it's the only organized semi-pagan religion. So we'll start from there. I didn't want to play, I thought about playing as Lhasa. Oh, I'm getting a little... Let's let the game load in a bit. I'm getting a little chug. Speaking of, I am getting... I have some money saved up. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I had a recent, I've been trying to save up money for months. But I also had a recent financial windfall from a family member. And so I am literally just waiting for the Cyber Monday deals to go through, and I will be getting a new motherboard and processor in this computer ASAP. So hopefully that's going to help with the chug we've been seeing. Because that's really a big bottleneck on this rig. Okay. Make sure everything's loaded in. We should be good. Now, I'm going to be a little less RP focused here because I think this is going to be such a challenging goal. But we'll see how that goes. My primary thought is that we unite Sung as soon as possible. And then we kind of take 40% of Guj, Mariel, U, Kam, and Amdo, and Gyalrong, and then hopefully, well, and Minja. We take 40% of all of these other kingdoms except for Sung, kind of snake our way through until we can form the empire. Oh, we have to take Lomon too. Yeah, we have to take Lomon. There's some holy sites nearby. Pilgrimages might be an option. Lucky Lomon, yes. It was a fun campaign. It was a good pun, too. Good alliteration. I should do that more often. Not a great character. I'm gonna be honest. He's honest, so we're gonna be honest. Lustful and patient. He's an overseer, which is actually gonna be pretty nice for us. So I think I'm gonna stick with the martial lifestyle. But I'm gonna grab strategy focus, and I think we're gonna go down strategist. Overseer will help us once we conquer land, but strategist is gonna help us to actually conquer it. That being said, he has stalwart leader, which I really don't care for. It's fine. It reduces the risk of commanding armies. I'm not gonna reset perks just to get Bellum Justum. Okay. We do have an adult heir. How old are we? We're 46. Okay. We have an adult heir who, frankly, is better than us in a lot of ways. He's an insightful thinker. Let's try to find you a good wife. I just didn't recognize this culture. Punjabi, Bengali, Tamil. Preferably something in Tibet. Kashmir would be good. Small, though. That's the other thing, is that... Oh, I didn't check our I forgot what our marriage type is. Melodic Button Smash, thanks for the follow. Welcome, my cub. Her Amaret. That might work. Hello, hello. Ooh, these guys are closer, though. Let's grab an alliance with, Terabukti. I'm going to butcher all of these names because I'm terrible with Tibetan and Indian languages. Tibetan name for their land, Bod, means Tibet or Tibetan plateau, although it originally meant the region around Lhasa, now known as U. That makes sense. Which means that, what is it? Bodpa is the culture of Bod, I would assume. Sangpa is the culture of Sung. That's making sense to me. We can assume that Pa is people or culture. I'm not employing the court physician. That's true. I'm actually gonna make my I'm gonna make my heir my doctor right now to save the money. Ah, we have consorts and concubines. Is that correct? We do. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and I already have a grandson. Oh, okay. Diplomacy and intrigue. We'll probably go with an intrigue education for him. We'll have his father educate him. And then I need to find myself a spouse. Solanki is pretty far. Tomararaj, that'll work. And then does Girbonpo have concubines as well? Okay. Now we can station men at arms. I believe we have mountaineers already, and bowmen, which is interesting. No, bowmen counter light footmen, and light footmen counter heavy infantry, so that's good for us. We'll put you in Kagar. You in Kaze. And offer hostages with my neighbors. I do kind of want to create some light footmen to counter neighboring heavy infantry, but we can do that later. I can create an acolyte. If I can find somebody who's like a rough terrain expert. Or a vanguard could be really good. This guy might actually be the one. So I'm thinking Hadroma here could be the one. We can make him a vanguard to boost. I tried to say boost and buff at the same time. To buff our heavy infantry. But we could also make him a tactician as his secondary trait so that we gain more martial experience in the short term. think about it. Now, we don't have... We have subjugation. Okay. Subjugation is useful for us. Let's check how powerful our neighbors are. 700, 500, 2,000. Ay. We have 800, so we might go after Jingaza. With... I can convert faith, really? I must have Gearbone. Okay. Might go ahead and fabricate a claim. Now, I do have a vassal. He's high intrigue, which is interesting, and Bodpa. Oh, my marshal sucks. Hold on. I need to fix this. Everyone in my... All of my powerful vassals suck at marshal. I'm gonna make my son my marshal and just piss off this mayor. That's fine. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and unpause here. Accept your marriage proposal, thank you. And let's pause again and check situation. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. If we have to bend the knee to Gouge, we will. Alright. Guess I'm just gonna speed things. Well... Am I fabricating already? Okay, I already am. Good, good, good. Never mind what I was gonna say. Looking into the history of Ngomring County, it may be I mean it's a duchy here, so it may be a kingdom or province. A lot of the famous landmarks came after the start date. Interesting. Yeah, we are in 1066. Well, 1067 now. We started in 1066. Let me see about... Yeah, being a vassal under Gouge is probably not to our benefit. Fluid intake sensitivity? Of late my joints have ached so. There's been a certain bruising or inflammation, at the very least, a gathering of waters around the middle parts of my limbs. Causes me no little suffering. I have only the hope that it will subside given time and rest. Is this a precursor event to something? Zhangzhang Ladak Cave. 100 years from now, Hadaman Shamfa will hide the northern treasures. Neat. Okay, little bit quiet to start here. It's okay. We are waiting on fabrication. 3 months left. There we go. See it done. Defending in a tyranny war against someone far away, which might be the perfect opportunity for us. Does have an ally down there, but I think we can take this. We need to be pretty aggressive here if we're gonna resist the Googe. I mean, what's the worst thing that happens? Is I start over? Oh, I didn't check what their troop makeup is. Mountaineers, okay. I am gonna call allies to war. I'm gonna call both of them. I'm gonna drop a sway on one of my allies, though, because I do worry a little bit about pissing them off. He's at 19, he's at -3, so I'm gonna sway him. The other thing is with these mountains, it makes it so hard to makes it so slow to travel. We've been marching through these frozen lands for Dongpo Sangye only knows how long. All those men in Nongamring that do no work and sleep in their warm beds, my champion complains, shivering from the cold. How long indeed? The days have been short and dark with no respite from the sun above. I close my eyes, the sun. I'm struck by the memory of the first sunlight of a long winter. Of winter that seemed to last my whole life. Childhood memory spreads like hot water in my veins, offering comfort and solace. Spring and sun and spring came then, and it will come now. With the sun, the victory. Wow. What's he that wishes so? Supply duration and army toughness. That's really good too. I'm going to take the extra martial for 4 years though. "19-month siege." I'm glad I called in my allies now. We don't have any siege weapons, and I ought to fix that quite soon. One of our allies has mangonels, though. I'm gonna zoom out a bit so I can see them coming. Since we will be the attacker here on this, since we're sieging. I'm a little tempted to raise some mangonels now. It's not going to matter for this battle. It'll take too long for them to reinforce to full. Alright, they must have... This must be the guy with mangonels. Well, he has some. Maybe both of them have mangonels. That's going to speed things up a lot, though. And you have some as well. I thought so. Alright, let's jump up to speed 4. Sitting around the map table with Lingpa and Nagpo Dingle, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Lingpa bangs his fists on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies. While Dingle explains how we need to watch that our forces do and respond accordingly. Watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. Improved offense. Improved mobility. I want the maneuverability 100%. In this terrain, we need the maneuverability, especially that defensive advantage down for the enemy. Praise Dorje Jingsabid. Ruspudari has given birth to a perfect little son. Will you become my child, and what shall I call you? Alright, everybody, this is your opportunity to name a child. Let me know what you think. Folks who spend channel points with suggestions will get priority. Use the name a character redeem for that. And otherwise, I'm going to pick the name that I like the best. Let's go ahead and start the suggestions now. Time is ticking. You have about a minute. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Absolutely. Padmasambhava. Padmasambhava. Okay. I did better than I thought. Alright, just a few more seconds left for any ringers. Otherwise, we're going with Padmasambhava. And that's the name. Thank you very much, everybody. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Why are you guys not helping me siege? Born from a lotus. Oh, pretty. Call to war. The Holy War for the Kingdom of Delhi. As a defender. Yeah, that's you. Oh, the Ghaznavids. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I think Jompa will serve you well as a concubine. Will she now? Who is this from? I'll accept. I'm getting ticking war score, but I'd rather just finish this siege than wait for it to tick all the way. Ah. My nose is upset. It's really annoying. Ganloho. Diverge from Bodpa. Was fast. Himalayan settlers, mountaineers, and reverence for veterans. A fun culture. Alright, let's get this war over with. No, I straight up don't think I can win this war for him. I straight up don't think we can win this war. But let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and improve control in our new county. What's the, I just was on that screen. Yeah, they have twice our troops. I'm not gonna waste my time, I'm not gonna waste my money and manpower on this. Like 21 days to return home, that's fine. Grab Bellum Justum, which we probably should have grabbed before that war, but it's okay. I probably want to grab Hit and Run first. Organize March and Hit and Run. Okay. I'm just deciding whether or not I should rush to grab siege weapons now, or if I should wait a little bit until I have a little more money. Sankra Devi, the daughter of Mansadeva of Mansadevid, has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Mu dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. This is my grandson, correct? All right, another chance for a name. Y'all know the drill. You were just here. You have 1 minute to make suggestions. Folks who spend channel points will be given priority. You can do that through the Name a Character redeem. And otherwise, I'll go with the name that I like best. Uh, your timer has already started ticking. Let me know what you think. What about a good Sangpa name, though? Ajidamal, that's a nice name. Pungpa. Fuck me. I can name them after an ancestor. We do have a quite full family tree. I'm gonna go with Nampo if we don't get any other suggestions. We're going with Nampo. Alright, my grandson Nampo. Now, okay, so I did just take the de jure capital of Sang. So we may move our capital there once we get the control up some more. What I was gonna say is I'm wondering if it's wise to... If it's wise instead to start focusing on forming the Kingdom of U, sort of pivot. And I think it might be. How strong is Lhasa and what are their allies? Well, we can't take them. Their troop composition, they have light footmen and mountaineers, so we'd have to at very least raise some more archers to counter their light footmen. Ah, you think you've won this argument. However, I have already portrayed you as the seething Pradhu Chokyi, and myself as the content Pradhu Karse. Sorry. sorry, these thoughts just, they come unbidden. He just looks so mad. So we just lost an ally. That really sucks. This is the deal, he's a covetous atheist. Yeah, we just completely lost an ally. Although hopefully Goosh is gonna be busy with the Ghaznavids. Rather than fighting us. An adventurer has been landed in Ghaznavid. Okay. Nangku. I may want to fabricate on Lhasa. I feel like that's my only reasonable route of expansion. Other than waiting for these guys to... Oh, wait, no, I can... No, that's under Guj. Okay. Shoot. Now, what I could do is I could focus on getting this guy, taking this guy's land. And I think I'm gonna do that. However, I just had the thought if I want to see the capacity of all my counties. Okay, this one's pretty big, pretty large capacity. Although this one's even more so. And it's all mountains, right? No drylands and hills. Okay. Capitals and hills, which might be unfortunate for us. It's development growth. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. I'm not sure. For the math, I'm going to pass limited crown authority. My son is my heir presumptive. Let's make him, or my regent presumptive. Let's make him my designated regent. And now I could revoke his title. It will cause tyranny, but I'm small enough that kind of who cares? And he has a spare barony in here, which is really useful. Do I gain tyranny, or do I gain... Or do I spend money? I think I'd rather gain the tyranny. Who's he in my council? He's my spy master? That's a little unfortunate to piss him off, but it's fine. I mean, I can just make him not my spy master anymore. Revoke your title. Oh, now he's pissed off, so he won't accept. Okay. Okay, still doing it. Awesome. See, small hill fort, pilgrim's quarters. I'd love some quarries here. So many quarries everywhere. We're gonna have so many quarries everywhere. Now, if only I could get a better marshal. This mayor hates us. We just recently took that land from her. She would make a better steward. Am I okay with this mayor hating me? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm my chancellor focus on domestic affairs for now. And still create an accolade. I think I will have Lingpa become a vanguard. So what's a skirmisher probably? Cancel. That wasn't the same guy as last time. Marauder scoundrel. Yeah, I'll put skirmisher as his second. His second trait because we're gonna have some skirmishers eventually. Adds already so soon. I know it's. Oh no, we haven't done much so far. I will create this accolade. And we'll search for a successor. So little has happened. It's been a slow start. But takes a long time to move in these mountains. Nang Hu is at war against Naima. It's not great. At least we're not getting raided by these guys. Because they are tribal. Okay, now light footmen are 45. We could afford to create light footmen and mangonels, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can't afford mangonels yet. That's fine. I still stand by what I just said. Footman, I'm a Thyman based. Hello, Ketchup. Good to see you. The Antelope of Nam Ling. My champion Ling Pa, known for his interest in venery, brings rumor of beasts spotted in my realm. I'm hearing much talk from the county of Jinggaze. It said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy antelope seen roaming the mountains. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright. Speaking of hydrate and ads, we're going to run some ads here because it is ad time.